Venice Beach with Frankie here, and he's volunteering with the Send Me a Penny Foundation, and we're trying to get a hold of Frankie and see what's going on. He's volunteering today because he's got community service. And Frankie, what's your last name, Frankie?
Cervantez.
Cervantez, and you're from Venice Beach?
Yes.
Born and raised, you got family from here?
Yes.
And how old are you?
14.
What did you get in trouble for? Tell us what's up.
Armed robbery.
Armed robbery? What did you do?
Took somebody's money.
How did you get involved in that armed robbery?
I don't know, but it happened too fast.
So tell us the story. Exactly what happened when you were trying to take someone's money?
Well, I thought it was just going to work if I just asked him for it. He said no.
So tell us the beginning. What did you do? What did you start off that day doing?
As I usual, punk on people, talk about people.
And you had friends with you, or you had homeboys with you, or what was the deal?
Yeah.
How many homeboys you had with you?
2.
And what were you talking about? Robbing somebody? Taking their money? Buying some weed? What did you need money for? You're going to rob somebody. What'd you do? What'd you need something?
Clothes.
Whatever it is that you came up on, you were just going to buy what?
Chains, all that kind of stuff.
You just wanted to have money.
Yeah.
Hey, what got you like that? Where's your mind at?
I just seen it around.
So you think that robbing people is going to make you come up? You ever thought about robbing a bank?
No.
No? And so you thought, what? Did you have a gun, knife?
Knife.
And you had a knife. How big was that knife? Was it big enough to scare somebody? Right? And while you're thinking about robbing somebody, you guys are just talking. Are you getting high? Smoking weed? Drinking? What are you guys doing? Just wanted to. Why is it that you would need to rob somebody? You don't have no money, or you're a dropout, or what are you doing?
Yeah, no money.
And what does that mean?
You wanted something to eat, you wanted some chains, you wanted something.
But you're 14. How is it that you want something like that? Does that sound like a goal or something, or what's the deal?
How are you, my friend? A lot of people had chains and made them look cool, so I want to be the same way.
So you've seen it in your neighborhood. You watch people do it. You hear about stuff. You hear it. Where do you hear it, in the news or what?
It's around my neighborhood.
And what neighborhood is that?
Venice.
Venice. And so that makes you want to have something different. And you think by robbing somebody, that's going to make you have some money to do whatever it is you want to do. And so you got busted for robbing somebody, right? What did they do to you?
Send me away.
Valerie, come here.
Send me away.
So you got busted for that. You got busted. What did you do? What did you actually do to somebody that got you sent away?
I scared them.
You pull a knife on them?
Yeah.
Did you put it to their neck? Did you poke them with it? What did you do?
I just showed them to it fiercely. I wasn't intentionally going to stab him, but that's what it took.
And so he got scared, he or she? He got scared? And did he give you his money?
Yeah.
How much did he give you?
I remember it a lot.
Was it a lot? $100, $200, $300, $50, $50. Now $50. And when you say rob somebody, can I sit? Right now. When I say rob somebody, you didn't touch him with anything, or did you touch him? Did you grab his shirt? Did you grab his arm?
No.
Nothing. And so you just physically showed him a knife and said, "Give me all your money." Were you with anybody?
No.
Just by yourself. So did you get dared to do that, or
No.
you just talked yourself into that? And once you talked yourself into that, you weren't going to go back, huh? Wow. And so,
It all changed.
is this the first time? Was that the first time that you ever did that?
Yeah.
So it was your very first. You did a crime. That's a felony, isn't it? And they called it a 211 PC, armed robbery. And so since you got arrested, what did the judge tell you?
I got straightened up, come on probation, and do community service, which I'm doing.
Well, you obviously, you're doing your community service now. You're going through our stuff and fruit and stuff like that. So we're filming Recovering America's Youth, and we want to know more about you and maybe follow up on you and find out how we can help you. And I know we're helping you already by you doing your community service, but what did you learn from that experience?
Why take money when you can work for it and make the same as much?
It's not worth it.
It's not.
It's really not worth it. So you actually, this is your first crime. You learned your lesson from the first crime. And how did your family take this?
They were shocked because they raised me not like that.
Who you living with?
My grandmother.
Your mom? Grandmother? Well, what's going on with your family? What's going on with your parents?
I never known my mom, so I really live with my grandmother.
She's not around or what?
No, she's not.
When's the last time you seen her?
I don't remember. It's been a long time.
Has it been a long time?
Yes.
Was she ever on drugs or anything like that?
I believe so.
Something like that? You don't know for sure, but... And so you're living with Grandma, and Grandma's just shocked at what you did. You know, do they take credit for that, or do they tell you sorry, or they talk to you, or what's going on?
They told me that's not the way to go.
Valerie.
And I shouldn't behave that way when I could work for something instead of taking it. And they're ashamed of me because I knew better. I was ashamed of myself.
You were ashamed of yourself when you had to go to jail and face the family?
Yeah.
It's a tough business, you know, when you go to jail and everybody counts on you to do good. Everybody thinks you're doing good, and then, you know, you end up being in trouble for something that you really didn't want to do. Sometimes it's a need, but... And so, what did the court say, and what did they sentence you to? Valerie!
Originally they're going to sentence me to 7 years and 1 strike.
What the? Huh? 7 years? How old are you? 14 years old? 7 years?
But then they knew I understand what I did and I could do better looking at my grades. So they gave me probation to further notice. And 80 hours community service, which I'm doing.
80 hours community service, and how long? Oh, say that again?
80 hours community service.
That's a lot of hours. That's about 15 days of community service, right? And so how's that been going for you? Do you do anything besides Send Me a Penny Foundation?
No.
You're right here in Venice Beach, giving back. And what are you doing in Venice Beach?
Giving back to people that I know needs it.
You're feeding the homeless with Send Me a Penny Foundation.
Yes.
And helping other people. What does your grandma think about your recovery? What are you doing? Hey, bro.
That is not a lot of stress on her no more. That she knows I'm doing better.
She knows you're doing good. Wow. And so you're almost done with your community service now?
Almost. I'm getting there.
How much time you got left?
Around 30 hours.
30 hours? Well, that's pretty good finish off there. And so about armed robbery, are you planning on doing it again, or what is your plan for recovery?
I'm not committing any more crimes. I don't want to go back to jail. It's not the life. Life is working.
How much time did you spend in jail?
Months.
Really? You were in what? Where were you at?
Silmar.
You were Silmar, and where? When they first arrested you, you went to Venice jail and Pacific Division. They arrested you, talked about you, laughed at you, the cops over there. Did they? They're a great group of guys, and you know they really want to see what the heck's going on with you. But you know, I'm sure they kind of wonder about somebody your age committing crimes. So you're about recovered, and you're still working it out. Are you? Do you smoke weed? Do you drink? What do you do? You don't do any drugs? Are you in a gang? You're not in a gang? Does anybody think you're in a gang? Does your family think you're in a gang? Huh? But you live out here in Venice, and you're obviously influenced by a lot of the gang members out here. A lot of your friends, you've grown up like that. Do they understand that you've gone through some hard times already at 14, huh? Yeah? And so after the 30 days, you're not going to do any crime anymore? We appreciate that. You know, you got to be a great member of society, brother, you know? And the only way it works is that you put effort into it. And when you put effort into it, nothing can change your direction. You know what I mean? So what do you want to be? What's your goal?
I want to be a football player or a sports announcer.
And you're going to finish off your education? You're still in school?
Yes, sir.
You go to summer school?
No. Go to a continuation school.
A continuation school? So you got to work your way back into a regular public school, huh? Did they kicked you out of school for this?
Yeah. No, my grandma, I was about to kick out. My grandma checked me out because she knew it was the best for me.
Right. And put you in a continuation school so you can slow down a little bit, get to know what you're doing, you know? You got, you're 14, you don't have any girlfriends, you don't have any goals or stuff like that? Other than what, going to school, play football?
Yeah.
So you're a freshman now?
Yes.
And you've been playing for who? Venice High? Are you back in Venice now?
Yeah.
You're going to be back in Venice for your 10th grade year?
Hopefully, yeah.
And so this is Frankie, and we want to introduce you to Frankie. And what do you want to tell the other kids out there, man?
Don't get in trouble. Jail's not the life. It's hard in there. If you want money, just work for it. Don't take it. It's not the right way.
Or ask for it, you know? Mow some lawns.
Or earn some, yeah.
Do a paper route. Things that are so simple that you would never even think of. You can make money, and it'll treat you a whole lot better than crime.
Cans, aluminum,
Something. Anything. Sell candy bars. Go to school, sell candy bars. Something. Well, thank you very much, Frankie. We appreciate your love, and keep doing what you're doing, brother. You look good. Thanks.